Alright, so last time I played this game, I did a little oopsie, and I spent a shit ton of money on my Honda Civic just to have an Acura NSX always be in the race. So, is it a Honda NSX? I don't know. Might be. Anyway, I'm kind of thinking that saving up for these might just be worth it, because then I'm pretty sure if I go to the Amateur League, there's the Amateur MR Challenge. We'll probably need it for that as well. So, personally, I think I might just save up for an NSX, and that's what that's what this stream is going to be. It's just doing a crap ton of races to get to the ability to buy that. So, considering we upgraded our Civic and basically failed miserably, we're gonna use it actually to our advantage and just do the Type R challenge. Which, granted, I mean, doesn't really give you a shit ton of money, but at the same time, I'm gonna be able to beat these guys no issue. So that's these next couple, like, I think at least this stream is just saving up enough for an Acura, or Honda. So I'm just gonna be redoing some races, earning some money. I gotta get used to driving again. I haven't played this game in forever. I actually haven't streamed in forever. I think it's been a week from tomorrow is the last time I actually streamed. That's gonna change since I changed my stream schedule from Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Just so I have Fridays off and can do other things. But, I mean, am I mad that I upgraded this car? No, because I definitely feel it's going to be useful for the Amateur FF Challenge when we get to it. This thing is pretty good. I'm just mad I spent so much money on it. My game is stuttering bad today. Doing well. Look how good we do on straights. I mean, this thing definitely sounds interesting, that's for sure. Oh, and for any potential YouTube viewers watching, I don't get many, but even then, I get a couple. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be an uncut episode. I'm not going to edit any of this, so it's just me doing a couple races. You can feel free to watch it if you want for some nostalgia. I would enable the music, like I said, and transfer it over to YouTube. Or if I keep the VOD on Twitch, they might remove the audio. So. And I'm not just gonna continue to do this championship over and over. I'm pretty sure there's another championship in the beginner league that I'm gonna do as well. Because not only do you get the prize money from each of the races and everything, but you get the prize car again, which you can sell for a pretty decent chunk of money. So. We need to save up approximately $100,000. So we're about halfway there. I mean, we can... I think this stream alone, we should be able to buy the Honda. So I've been counting down the days for the Crew Motorfest now, because I've been really excited to play that game. Just seeing all the gameplay of it, hearing all the car sounds. It looks fun. It sounds like all the cars sound amazing. Like, to me, it's the best car sounds in a game released in the past 10 years. The close second being Need for Speed, Heat, or Unbound. They pretty much have the same sounds for the cars. And then the third place being Horizon 5. Fourth place, GT7. I just don't like Gran Turismo 7's sounds. They're just not, they don't have any bass to them. There's no, like, the crackles and pops are, like, non-audible. It's really a disappointment. But I won't lie, like, being able to just sit back and kind of relax and play this game without having to worry about winning, aka just look at the cars behind me, it is kind of nice. Like, it's just free money at this point. Free money that I could use towards a Honda. Alright, there's another race down. Yeah, that just happened. You'd be surprised what I'm capable of. I mean, is this kind of what this game is designed for? Is like, hey, yeah, like, this is fun and everything. You should redo some races to get better cars earlier. Because, I mean, I don't mind replaying these championships. And I feel like people in, like, Gran Turismo streaming and, like, they don't like to do it. Just because, you know, it's a bunch of the same stuff repeated again. I don't really mind it. Just, you know, I have a pretty nicely upgraded Civic that I have no other use for. I might as well just use it and earn some free money just by racing. Stuttering badly tonight. I think I should have did a computer restart before I started streaming. It's been on sleep mode for the past week. Usually affects certain components. Close to 90, or well, we just hit 90 miles. Well, let me say we're close to 100 miles on the Civic, which is not something I thought I'd be saying. The piss Civic, the pisses. I don't know how to combine those words. The Pissic? Yeah! There it is. It's the Pissic. It's a shame that this car is so slow with the Amateur Type R Championship, because I like it. I really like this car. Race 4 of 5. I don't think we're going to be hitting top speed on this track. Maybe I could put on some, like, royalty-free music. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Just putting on YouTube without YouTube Premium and just listen to some ads the entire stream. That's going to be a lovely idea. Question is, if I put on royalty-free music, what do I play? This thing handles turns very well. I'm really glad I bought the sports tires for this car. Even if they are no match for a Honda NSX. I hate that car so much, and I'm going to become what I swore to destroy, and buy one for my own. Do a couple championships with it. It's going to be a good time. I think the name of this YouTube video will literally be saving up for the NSX. I mean, what else am I gonna call this? Gran Turismo Part 8 Driving. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I'll be doing. But it just doesn't seem right. How much more money do we need? Not bad, not bad. So we got one more race to go in this championship, and then we're gonna start one more championship. I could even skip this if I wanted to. Actually, I don't know if I can retire. Oh well. We'll just do it for the extra $5 grand. Why not? We could use it. Like that, we're in first. We are about to hit 100 miles on the Pissick. excited to see that odometer roll over. Yeah! 100 miles. I've driven this car more in the game than I have my Corvette this month. Speaking of Corvette, if there's an amateur Stars and Stripes, I think I'm going to save up for the Corvette and do that race. Fastest I've ever gone in this game, 149 miles per hour with the Pissick. Now, I'm not doing the Altezza race, because even that was stupidly hard for beginner league. And I'm trying to think what other championship there is that earns pretty good money other than this one in beginner league. I could redo the Evo Championship, but even then, some of those races were close, and they took a while to do. So if I could just do beginner championships, I'll stick to that. Worst comes to worst, I just do this one twice. I'm gonna try to avoid that, though, if possible. This one does pay pretty well. We're done. That's the Civic, Beginner Civic Championship done for a second time. Now we're gonna get the $5 grand from this race. When I exit here, we're gonna hit continue or next, and then we'll get the 10 grand. So we're up to 78,000. Then we get a prize car. Which we've won already. And we're going to sell this one. And that's going to put us at... Let's see where we're at. Oops, I scrolled too far. We are at... 85. So we're close. We need like another $20,000. Now, I know for a fact we could just redo the beginner Civic Cup again, but I could have sworn there was another championship that we did that was decently easy. That wasn't too much of a struggle. Vitz race I hated. Oh jeez. Was it the TT Cup? How much does this pay? We'll do that. I bought the TT. It was expensive. Might as well use it, right? Let's see where she is. There he is. Alright, so we have 20, almost 28 miles on it. Just go take it out for a spin. And then by the time we're done with this championship, because I think we get another Audi TT, we could sell that, and then we should be at enough money to buy it. Now, we're not pulling ahead like we did in the Civic race, but even then, we're doing decent. I think half the fun in this game is the replayability of all the events. Like, some are just so hard that you don't want to redo them. Like the Evo Championship. Sure, it paid $10,000 a race, but at the same time, it was so tough on the last two races on Stage Route 11 and I think it was Seattle. Those two were just hard enough to the point where it's like, I don't want to redo it. It's too much effort for when I could just sit here, earn $5,000 a race by just relaxing and driving. I'm using cars that I already own. I don't have to upgrade anything. See, now that was a nice little enjoyable race. Kind of worried about the people behind me a little bit, but they weren't too much of an issue. Just nice little drive in the TT. We're getting there. Now I am going to play through this whole championship. I know I don't need to, but I'm going to. Just because, you know, I could use all the extra cash. I'm gonna buy the Type R. Yeah, back with the GT3, Alex. I mean, you can stay if you want. This race is more so just, saving up for a, Honda NSX, because that one in the Type R, Amateur Type R Championship is unavoidable. So, I'd spent all of my money trying to upgrade my Civic, which was a very bad idea. So at this point, I'm just going to save up for a Type R, use it for the Amateur Type R Championship, and then the Amateur MR Challenge. Just get a couple things done. Plus, I'll own an NSX, which is a pretty good car, one that I've never really had before. Oh yeah, you told me about that game last time you were here. I need to try out some other series like Burnout. I like barely played Paradise for like probably about an hour, and then I just never touched it again. So maybe something like that would be up my alley. I don't even know. Skip Burnout 1. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I couldn't even find it on my my emulation site that I go to, so I don't even think I could play it even if I wanted to. Yes. I haven't done this for a game in so long. One game I'm looking forward to coming up in the next month or so. I really think the Crew Motorfest looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic. The car sounds in that game sound better than any game that's come out in the past 10 years. Like, it looks good. And then they have those 24... Oh, those were insane. Just even watching them, the 24 player online multiplayer races were just insanity. No one's done that. Of course, you know, I think they're focusing more on online racing, and a lot of racing games are doing that now, which kind of makes me sad because I like single player more. I hate having to avoid people while going around a corner. It just kind of sucks. We're getting there. We only need another 5,000 to afford the car. I'm going to finish the championship, get as much money as I can, and then, AC Mirage. Oh, Assassin's Creed? They put out Valhalla, and I bought that for the PS5. You know, any game that, like, requires pretty good graphics, I try to buy for my PS5, just because it's hooked up to my, I don't know, I think we have a very, like, an OLED TV downstairs that's pretty big, so I usually, play all the games that have pretty good graphics on there. And any games like shooters and stuff I'll buy on PC, because, you know, frame rates and everything. Like, I want to enjoy the Crew Motor Fest at its very best. I want to enjoy it at 4K 60, and my PC, or my monitor to say the least, can do a maximum of 1440. And I don't feel like going to spend the money on a 4K monitor. Plus, I don't even know if my PC can handle 4K at 60, so... God, that guy's fast. What? Get to the third race, and now I have to worry about people overtaking me. Yeah, October's gonna be fun. They're talking about the new Modern Warfare 3 coming out. I'm not buying it. I had that moment of, you know, oh, this game's the best one they've made in the past, you know, 5 to 7 years with MW2, the new one that came out. And then, like, a month later, it was just awful. I don't know how they do it. Could be... But... I can't stand Call of Duty anymore. I think this is, you know, I don't know why Treyarch is just... Maybe Treyarch's been working on a game for the past couple years, and they're releasing these, like, you know, half-baked Modern Warfares to kind of give Treyarch time to release the next game, but I don't think they've made one since Cold War. And I think that was 2019 is when that came out? 2020? No, 2020. That's when it came out. So Treyarch hasn't released a game in almost 3 years. I'm thinking they're working on something big. And that'll come out after MW3 2024 comes out. I hope it's Black Ops 5. That would be fun. I don't know how they'd continue the Black Ops storyline, but that would be fun. Being able to play every zombie map ever released, that would be something special. But it makes me think, if Treyarch hasn't, you know, they haven't released a game in close to 3 years, something big's gotta be going down. Either that, or just... I think that's what's happening. We are now able to afford the Honda I want, but now I want to afford some upgrades too, so let's just quickly get these other 2 races out of the way. Plus, you know, I kind of like the TT. I dissed it before because I think it's an ugly little car that's not very powerful, which in this game, it's not great. I won't lie. Spider-Man, they're releasing Spider-Man 2? I mean, granted, I haven't played the original Spider-Man on the PS4 or the Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I didn't play either of those. Maybe I should. Everyone said those games were good. Just, you know, I'm not a crazy big fan of superhero games, but... might be something I want to get into. Like, you know, I haven't played... people will laugh at me. Like, I sit here and I'm like, yeah, I own a PS5. Well, what games do you play on it? Gran Turismo? Okay, what else? That's about it. There's so many options. I could do Last of Us. I could do God of War. I could do Assassin's Creed. Um, like, I could do the Metro games. Like, I just haven't played any of them. I haven't taken my full, like, I guess I'm waiting for a sale, because those big games never go on sale, and if they do, it's only like $5 off. Like, I don't want to buy the PS version, or the PS5 version of The Last of Us. But at the same time, I think the PS4 port on PS5 isn't going to look amazing, so... But it'll be a lot cheaper, so maybe I'll buy it. The PS4 version. Like the God of War from like 2017 or 2018, I haven't played that. I think I should. I played all the other ones back on PS3, PS2. It's like, why haven't I played the new one? I thought the other ones were good, and apparently this one's better than some of those, so... I don't know. I've been slacking in terms of PlayStation games. Ever since I switched to Xbox back in 2013, I haven't really touched any of the PlayStation games besides Gran Turismo. Yeah, see, I was thinking about that too, because it's like, you know, I subscribe and I get all those games for quote unquote free. It's basically like Game Pass, but for PlayStation. I don't know why I haven't taken advantage of that. I think it's just because I don't play PlayStation enough. I'm trying to think of the first game that I ever played on my new Xbox One on Christmas Day 2013. It was... Oh, I remember now. I'm pretty sure this is the game I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure I played Forza Motorsport 5 as my first next-gen console game. I loved Forza 5, I won't lie. Well, I have a good feeling that it's going to be the same car I'm driving. Which I will sell for lots of money. Black Flag? Oh, Black Flag was pretty good. I liked that. However, in my mind, there's no better Assassin's Creed game than Assassin's Creed 2. That's just my favorite one. Like, it's so nostalgic playing as Ezio. Hearing the same, like, voice lines every 10 feet for the pedestrians in that game. Alright, race number 5. And it's at... Oh yeah, that's right. Tour Brotherhood. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I played Brotherhood. Want to trip down memory lane. I don't know, I got hit with a giant wave of nostalgia last time I played Assassin's Creed 2. Once you get to the mansion, go out onto the balcony at the very back of the mansion and just watch the storm roll in. Because I think it's always storming there. It's just, oh, there's something else. I think I'm sitting here playing a PS3 game. Not remastered, just the normal PS3 version. And I'm like, wow, this game looks great. I'm sitting here playing a game from 2001. This game's as old as I am. And I still think it looks good. PS2? Really? I could have sworn I owned it on PS3. Oh, yeah, you're talking about, okay. Got a little confused there. Yeah, GT3 was PS2. Even, you know, I have it upscaled and everything. I think I have it upscaled to 1080. Just because if I push it to 1440, I get visual bugs, and I just don't like doing that. Pretty sure I have it sitting at 30 FPS as well, just because, you know, I put it at 60 and other visual bugs happen. I try to prevent all those. Yeah, the fat PS3s, I had one. We bought it back in 2008 or 9. And it was, you know, after the price reduction, the ridiculous, like, $600 price tag they had on PS3s at launch year. And it died. It overheated on me one day. I was playing. I remember exactly what game I was playing too. I was playing Madden NFL 11. And my system overheated. I tried restarting it, and it just never turned on again. I found it under my bed because I didn't want to throw it away in case I could get it fixed. But now it, you know, I hook up the power cord. Now it doesn't even get any power. So I'm pretty sure it's dead. I've been trying to find a fat PS3 too, because that was the last console that did disc backwards compatibility for every game in existence up to that point. How is that possible? I'm assuming just people don't know how to put games back in their cases, and that's what happens. Still, it's crazy to think that 87% of pretty much every game released before 2010 is just gone. That explains why the cost of those classic games are just going through the roof lately. People have their old systems, but they don't have the games anymore. They don't know where they put them. Like, I own 2 copies of Gran Turismo 3, because I lost the other one, and then I found it. So now I have 2 copies, and I've been thinking about selling the other one to someone who would really want it, because it is pretty rare. Oh, you're talking about, like... You're not talking about the actual game discs. You're talking about, like, the actual master files for the games. I could believe that. Companies don't give a shit. If they're not making money anymore on them, they'll just throw them away. It's crazy they didn't make copies of them back then. Now there's copies of everything. Most of them have gone digital. Trains for which versions? Like, are we talking PS2 game, PS3? Anyway, that's this championship done. We're up to 120,000. So that trick does work. I did not know that. Alright, so let's sell this TT. Alright, how much does that get us? Ooh, a pretty decent chunk of change. And we're up to 132,000 now. Just save real fast after all that work. And we're gonna head to the car dealer. I'm gonna have to turn the game down, volume down. Holy crap, it's loud. Anyway, oh yeah, it's time. Time to buy the second most expensive Honda money can buy. Well, we got the Civic and Piss, which is, what's the difference between these two? 4.456 or 4.505. So, power to weight, that means... Okay, so this has a slightly higher power to weight ratio and less color options. My best guess is it's not 276. It's not. I think we'll buy this one. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do... Just because I like the sounds that it gives off, we're gonna buy a $4,800 exhaust, and then we're gonna buy sport tires. And then that should be good enough. And you know what? We're also gonna get a weight reduction. I'm gonna splurge. Just... Okay. Get turbo. Is the amateur Type R really... I can't even get it. We would have to get an engine upgrade. 318. How about we just try it first? We'll try it to see where we're at, and if I need to get any further upgrades, we can do that. Ooh. Always do that. I always do that. Even though, you know what, I should leave it on, because holy crap, the NSX is just so hard to control. I just remember from Gran Turismo 5 not being able to steer the car, like, at all, without it spinning out. So, if we keep spinning out, I'll re-enable it next race. Like, I'll just do a little bit. We don't need too much. Oh, this thing handles well. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing's a genuine, like... Alright, so, sorry for my elation, but I've never driven a car this fast in Gran Turismo, like, 3 before. So this is a new experience for me. A car that's this fast and handles this well? Holy shit. I mean, we took that corner going almost 120 miles an hour. Oh, I'm so glad I bought this. Holy crap. Alright, now we're on the straight. Let's see what this thing can do. The only upgrade I want to put on this car still is it feels a little slow. Well, the shifting. Engine is pretty decent, pretty decently fast. The shifting does feel slow though. I might throw a new clutch on the car. This thing is fun, though. Oh, I'm gonna love this car. Must have just been a Gran Turismo 5 thing, because this thing handles extremely well. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to spin at all. I could just throw this thing around a corner. I've driven this car for all... What was that? Was that a... I don't know what that noise was. It sounded cool, though. It sounded like something to do with... Well, this car's naturally aspirated, but it sounded almost like a turbo noise. I've driven this car for all but somewhere around 5 or so minutes. I love it. It was worth the extra effort to get this thing. I can't wait to get the race car version. Oh, wait a minute. What car do I get for winning this championship? Now I'm, like, excited. Because the last... we did the Evo challenge. And we got a rally car. It's probably going to give us another one of these. More than likely, it's probably going to give us one of these. I mean, I Ooh, an S2000? Are we talking the S2000 like race car, like the Spoon race car? Cause that'd be a good prize. This thing is so much fun. This car is a dream. Just a normal S2000? That would kind of suck, actually. Oh my, that was a good time. Worth every minute building up to this car. I hope this is... damn it. I was gonna say, I hope this is Stage Route 5. I'm not a huge fan of Stage Route 11. Zero to 60 on this thing is fast. When I'm driving an NSX, though, this track is kind of fun. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Alex. I'll be streaming this again on Saturday. Yep, I'll see you then. Oh man, this car is nice. Yeah, I know I've said this multiple times. This car was worth every minute of effort to get. Yeah, I still want to get that upgraded clutch. I feel like that would just make this car absolutely perfect. Is getting that new clutch. It just makes shifting a little bit faster. I think after that, though, it's pretty much a perfect car. Oh, man. I'm not really even sure what to talk about. There's gotta be something, right? Like, I'm sitting here, I'm doing races. There's not really much more going on than that. Well, I guess we'll talk about the fact that I have to be done with the stream by 9. There's no way that's gonna happen. To do this entire championship, I have a feeling it's gonna take more than that. Beating the other 3 races in under half an hour? No. I mean, this car even sounds good. That's why I wanted that exhaust, because I bet it would make this car sound much better than if I just kept the stock exhaust on it. It just sounds so good. I've always dreamed of a day like this where I could drive something pretty expensive in Gran Turismo. Like the earlier ones. I'm talking like back when I was 6, 7 years old, just started playing racing games. I always wanted a car like this. I saw all the opponents had them. It's like, I want that. But I never owned one. I never had one in my garage. I could only sit there in arcade mode and play them. It just wasn't the same. But now I own one. I own a $100,000 car in this game. Pretty soon I might even own a $1 million car. I don't know. Just, you know, I've never driven something like this fast before. Or something this capable of handling the tracks. I'm so used to having to be extremely slow around these corners that now I could just whip around them and basically not even think about it. And there it is. Alrighty. Alright, sorry about that. On to race number 3. That one took about 11 minutes. I feel like that's the longest track, and that I did not think about this race. Maybe we can push our car to the limit here. I wonder how fast this thing can go. I think we're going to be in 4th gear for the majority of the race, if not the entire race. So we should have this done in just around 10 minutes. Yeah, this car is a lot of fun. I was like dreading saving up for this thing. I'm like, oh, it's 100 grand. That's a lot in GT3 currency, but no. Surprisingly, for how much money we had left, just two beginner championships later, we're driving it. Had like 20 grand to spare, and I think we'll be able to buy the new Beetle to do the Beetle Cup. And then we have to do the Silver Arrow race. And I think I have to save up for the E-Class on that, because I'm not going to buy the SLK 55. That car just sucks. I bought it in the past when I did the beginner series. It's just bad. So now the SLK 55 AMG, that's a good car. That's a very good car. But it's the, you know, it's not the AMG. It's just a base model SLK from the early 2000s. It's not good for racing. So I think saving up for the E-Class AMG that's in this game is probably a good idea. we're approaching the back of the pack. I have a feeling we'll be lapping them momentarily. Yep, there we go. Now, I think the chance of us lapping the other NSX is low. We could probably lap this Civic up here. Or is that an Integra? I don't know. It's one of the two. My lap times are very, very consistent. It is an Integra. We'll lap it and be in... If I was a lap behind, I would be in second. Now just one lap to go. Perfect. Another race down. Race 3 of 5. I have no idea what the other two tracks are in, so we'll have to... We'll be in for a little treat. We'll see. Oh, I had the save option. Damn, I should use that. Okay. A reverse of Tokyo. Uh-oh. This NSX is seeming a little fast. He was mean. He deserved that. Not that I don't enjoy Tokyo, but we already did it once. I mean, there's plenty of other tracks to do. I can't wait to play Smoky Mountain in career mode. I haven't played any of the dirt tracks in career mode, just in arcade. I mean, those are always fun, but... I'm just, you know, like sitting here playing this game, driving this car. Just, I'm thinking about like my early childhood days of Gran Turismo and how much I played this game. Even if I never really did get past beginner because, you know, I was 6 or 7 years old. I didn't know how to operate this game. But just thinking about back then and like, yeah, I used to play the crap out arcade mode. I never played the hard mode because, you know, I was a kid and hard meant very hard to me. Now it's like, you know, I'm a 22-year-old guy working a full-time job. And I'm still playing this game. I think almost 22 years after release. You can't really say that about games today. Yeah, I'm still playing that. I mean, I guess you could count GTA 5. That game's almost 10 years old. I think 10 years old next month. What other games are like, you know, nearing the 10-year-old mark that people still play? CS:GO, that's a big one. A lot of people still play that. That game's, I think, about 10 years old. What else? I think Fortnite came out in 2017, so that's not close. A lot of people still play Fortnite, though. Let's see. That was a bad turn. I've been thinking this whole time. Like, what games are about 10 years old that a lot of people still play? Like, this game is almost 22, and not that many people play it anymore, but there's enough people to where it's pretty legendary, actually. I'll be playing Skyrim on Thursday, so in a couple days. And then, let's see. My next day for streaming is Saturday, which I will be playing Gran Turismo 3 again. And then Sunday, where I'll be playing Skyrim again. Skyrim's story is, I think, almost done. I mean, besides the fact that I'm not nearly high enough level to do half these battles, and my weapons I have are extremely weak. Which means I just gotta do more side quests, and I think I'll do that on Thursdays. I'll try to do more side quests. I'll just go around certain towns, find people, talk to them, do some side quests for them, and that'll be the end of that. On the final lap now. Gotta tell you, I tried this thing, and the thrill of this car is still not worn off. It's still just as fun as when I started these races, I think, almost 40 minutes ago now. We're 18 seconds ahead. I have no idea how that happened. I think even bone stock, we would still be somewhere around 10 seconds ahead of the other NSX in the race. I'm excited to see what prize car we get. This was so fun, I might even do this again. Not tonight, but maybe on my off time I'll just play this again. Now we're at the final race, which is at... Really? Huh. I was not expecting that. We're at Monaco. 7 laps of Monaco? Yeah, this is going to take a little bit. Big stutter right there, but we're okay. I think we are going to shift down to first gear for this corner just because... Oh, that was a mistake. Nearly lost it. We'll just leave it in second. First gear is not really a friend to this car. Too much power, not enough weight, just you'll go flying into a wall. As I shift to first. Should take us about 14 minutes to do. These corners are tighter than I thought. Oh, if this was real life, I'd be very sad right now, because my car would have no ability to drive after how many walls I've hit just this race. I hit one wall there, which is better than my last lap. See how quick that lap was. It felt pretty fast. 148. Pretty good. Three laps to go. Yeah, this car is so nice. My stream is supposed to be over 0 minutes. I love how aggressive the downshifts are in this car, too. Like, listen to this. Alright, that was not a good example. Maybe you'll hear it up here. Those were two good downshifts. You heard the aggressiveness on there. I hope. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this championship again just for fun. It pays well, it's fun, it's relaxing. I think what I'll do is, when I'm not streaming or gonna upload this to YouTube, I'll just turn on the in-game soundtrack, do this championship, and then, you know, that's about it. Approaching our final lap now. That was bad. And that's it. The Type R Championship is over. We put 77 miles on the NSX, and we won. Let's see our prize money. $20,000. Okay. And our prize car is ooh. Well, that's interesting. What is it? I know it's an S2000, but like, what variant? A Mugen. That's what it is. Okay, okay. And I did see another NSX in there as a prize car. I'm perfectly okay with the Mugen. It's not fast per se, but it looks cool. It's nice. I don't want to sell it. We might be able to use it for something. Every car I have in there, I have a use for. Maybe not the Alto Works anymore, but keep it for sentimental value, right? So let's go ahead and save. Alright. And that is the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on